Hi everyone! Today I'm just going to show you very quickly how easy it is to make sauerkrauts in your home. So for today I'm going to be using a red cabbage simply because I couldn't find any other organic cabbage around. You can use a green one or whatever cabbage you find, as long as it's organic. Please make sure to use organic vegetables for this. All you need literally is some salt, a bowl, and eventually a jar that you're going to put the sauerkrauts in, and you obviously want a knife to cut this bad boy up. And you might want a spoon as well to measure how much salt you need to put in. So why would you need to do this? Like, why do I suggest you make sauerkrauts your own? First of all, it's so easy. The second thing is because probably you've heard this before, but sauerkrauts are an amazing source of probiotics that keep your healthy microbiome strong. So you do want to make sure to include probiotics foods in your routine. And sauerkrauts are so easy and versatile, so you can have it pretty much with everything. And that's the reason why I'm suggesting you to do it yourself. Why? Because when you buy them in a store, even if you buy organic ones in a glass jar, best quality that you can get your hands on, it's most likely pasteurized. The pasteurization process is not great for the health benefits of probiotics. So the best way is to do it grandma style and make it yourself. So I'm just going to show you very quickly the steps and how you can easily do this in your house for about £2. One step that I really encourage you to be precise on, and this is because of previous errors that I've made, is to measure how much salt you're going to put in and to use very high quality salt. So today I'm going to be using some Himalayan pink salt. You can use some real salt or some high quality rock salt. And the other thing is you need to know how much you put in, because it's either, if you make it too salty, guilty, I've done that, or if you make it not salty enough, it's just the texture is just not going to work. So for this bad boy today, which is about 1 kilo, I'm going to be using 1 tablespoon of sea salt plus a little bit. So you should be thinking of a ratio of a tablespoon of salt for about 800 grams. So that's why today I'm going to use a tablespoon and a bit more, because it's about 1 kilo that I'm going to be making. Let's get ready. The first thing you want to do is to cut your big cabbage into 4 smaller pieces, and then you want to remove this big white piece at the center, and then wash it. The next step is to cut it as thinly as you possibly can. I mean, if you're bothered, you can also use a food processor for this, but I'm really not bothered and I do not intend to clean up more things this morning. So I'm just gonna cut it as thinly as I can with a good knife. You layer the cabbage thinly cut into a bowl, make sure you start adding the salt. So it's important that there is salt between layers. Okay, so what you should be getting is pretty much a bowl with a lot of cut sauerkraut, and this is the most important phase of it all. So you need to use your hands. My hands are already super purple, as you can probably see. And you need to massage the cabbage as gently as you can for about 10 minutes. So this is a bit of a workout, I'm not gonna lie, but you will see, first of all it's fun, and then you will see that the more you massage it, the more brine will come out of it. So that's what we want. We want to have some water at the bottom, and we want to be able to squeeze it and see hopefully some water. There you go. So that means that it will be ready when you see some water at the bottom, and then I'll show you the next step. So the next thing you want to do is to put it in a jar, and you really want to make sure to put some pressure on it and see the brine coming up. So I already washed my hands again, so I'll briefly show you. You have to just pull as much as you can with all the weight you got, with all your strength, and make sure you see that the juice will come up. So you will see that it will be covered in water, and that's the perfect consistency. So that's exactly what you want. And we're pretty much done. How quick is it? I mean, it's a bit of a process, the massaging part, but it's totally worth it if you think that you can make it yourself. You know it's going to be the best source of probiotics. The last thing you must do is to put some weight on it. So the way I do it is I fill up a plastic bag and then you just insert it in here. So this is to make sure that there's no air coming in. So you place it tightly around, and then I suggest you do this over a sink. So you open it up and you add some more water. So it's probably just enough for me. I'll probably put a little bit more water, and that's it. And then you put the lid and you make sure to put it in a room not in a room that is not too hot or too cold. So you want around, I would say, 17 degrees, and you leave it for at least, I would say, 6 days, so 5-6 days, but depending on how sour you like the taste, you can leave it up to 4 weeks. So it's totally up to you. I really hope you will enjoy them. And just another quick tip, if you see any big pieces whilst you're massaging, I usually take them out because it's probably, they're probably not going to be great texture anyways. So you should get the best sauerkrauts of your life.